Are you B-rolling? If you want to improve the quality of your videos, you're going to need to learn how to use B-roll. Well, what is it? Where do you get it? And how do I put it in my videos? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to explain and demonstrate for you how to edit with B-roll. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've not met me, my name's Melissa and this is My Monetization Journey. I'm currently in week 8 and I'm just an average person with average technical skills looking to help other people along their journey as I go. If you are over the age of 40, you are definitely in the right place. There are some content creators that don't feel that editing impacts their views very much. And I feel like that's probably the case if you do vlogging type videos, because there probably isn't very much editing that needs to be done. But if you're doing instructional videos or how-to videos, I feel like people really want to see the proof of what you're trying to say. It helps to enhance the video. B-roll may be a foreign term to beginners. I know I didn't know what B-roll was. I thought, what are people talking about? So B-roll is all that extra fun stuff you get to add into your video. It really is fun when you use it and you do the editing and then you see the finished product. I really enjoy doing that. Think of it this way. A-roll is the main video. It tells the story, and B-roll is the supplemental video and it shows the story. There are several advantages of B-roll. It actually keeps the viewer's interest longer, so that increases your view duration and in turn increases your views. One of the other advantages is when you're editing your videos, it can cover up any cuts or mistakes that you make that you really don't want other people to see. So where do you get B-roll? You can make your own video footage for B-roll using Canva or even just videoing. And the other way is you can download images and videos from other websites. I use Pixabay. Pixabay offers a free version of royalty-free videos and images, as well as copyright-free images and videos. If you're trying to save a little bit of money and you want to avoid an extra expense, I recommend Pixabay. So now let's go over to the computer so I can show you how to edit with B-roll. Okay, here we go. This is Capcut. I've downloaded it to my Mac computer as well as my iPhone 14 Plus, and I love the app on the cell phone. However, it can overload your cell phone, so you really probably should use the desktop version. You're going to have to sign up for an account first. When you download the application, you're going to have to go in, you're going to have to open up an account. All right, so this is my B-roll footage. I've already imported it into Capcut just to save a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how I put it into one video, and then I have to export it in order to upload it in for my main video. So this is how I do it. There may be an easier way that I'm not aware of, and but this is because I'm learning as well. So please be patient with me. I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial over Capcut. If you've never used Capcut, it's pretty friendly, user-friendly, and it's not very hard. So if you want to, when you import the videos, the clips come up here in this box, but then you have to drag and drop. So I dragged B-roll 1 down into here, which is the main frame here, and so I want to edit this. So you can do it two ways. Once you click onto this film here, it's going to be highlighted. You see that little white line all the way around, and then that means that you're working within that clip. And so this little cursor here kind of puts you where the video is at. So I'm going to cut out a little bit of this. So to clip it out, we're going to hit split, and I'm going to click this. I'm going to delete it. You can either delete here or you can delete, there's usually a little basket that shows up here. I'll show you the next time. And then I want to add in another clip. So let me split this one so that I can get rid of what I don't want. So here's that little basket here. I'm going to delete it that way. And then I'm going to drag down this one. I'm trying to do this through some different angles. And so I'm going to take out that first little part here. We'll delete it. And then I'm going to go back so that I can see exactly how this looks. Oh, and make sure that you want to mute your track because I'm going to add music to this. So mute the track anytime you put that in there, and if you don't want any sound. And then the next video clip I pull down, And then I just put it to where I want it, because you know you have to cut out some of this footage here that you don't want. And I used the camera at different angles, so it turned out really neat how this works. There you go. Okay, so I'm working within this frame, so I'm going to split it, and then I'm going to delete this portion here because I don't want that. And then the next footage that I have is going to be pulled down again. Okay. And then I usually just hit play so I can kind of see where it's going. And then you can either push this all the way in. I usually just clip it. So I just push the split and then I delete it. There may be a way, you could probably use that trim clip, I'm not really sure. And the next one we're going to pull down. I'm cutting out a lot of this clip. I'm going to split it, delete, and you just keep going until you're finished. Now, if you want to see how this looks kind of all together before I put the music to it, okay. So now we're going to add audio, and you just want to click audio. And then you can listen to whichever one that you think. So we'll choose this one. So you just hit the plus. Now it didn't show up right where I needed it to, so you can actually pull this down, and then you can clip it. So we're going to split right here, and then delete. All right, and then let me show you how it sounds with the music. So that's how you put the clip together. When you exit out, it automatically saves for you, and then it brings you back to the main screen. So here's my B-roll footage here on Capcut, and then this is my main roll. So I'm going to go ahead and put back in, I'm going to open this back up. I just wanted to go over a couple of other little things on Capcut because I mentioned that I was going to do a little tutorial here. So just so you know, this over here, this will make your little clips bigger. So it's really easier, like if you really are only wanting to cut out just maybe say a fraction, like a second or two, then when you enlarge it, it really, really helps you a lot. So pulling it in to make it smaller, that just makes those clips kind of all condensed closer together, and it does make it a little bit harder to edit when it's like that. But it just helps you kind of see where you're at if you want to skip over to a different frame. Now with the Mac computer on my mouse, I have to use both fingers to slide. Let me see if I have to slide. You can just slide it to whichever section that you need to be at. For me, it's just easier to see it a little bit more condensed. I like it this way. I want to edit and maybe add in some texting, so I'll show you how to do that really quick. So when I hit this default text here, it puts my box over where I would like for it to be. And then you can move your box around. You can make it smaller and put it where you want. And then over on your right, this comes up with this preset styles. I usually like to have it outlined, a black outlined in white. That's just my preference. And then in the box here, you can change this. main video. I'm going to make that a little smaller. And then if you wanted to animate it, you can do that as well. And you just can't choose Pro if you're under the free version. And let's see, I generally come from the left. I like that one a lot. So then you can just play around with it and just, you know, whatever floats your boat. You can align it. You can center it as far as the texting goes. There's a lot of different things here. You can make the font size bigger, smaller. You can put it within a bubble if you'd like. There's different effects you can add to the text. So there's so many different things that you can do. This is Pixabay. You can use free images and free videos. They also have the royalty-free videos and images, as well as the copyright that I mentioned earlier. So when you come in here to search for a video, we could do, let's say, camera footage. So make sure these are, see down here, this is royalty free. These up here are sponsored and you do have to pay for those. But these here, if they're royalty free, then you can use those. And that's not really what I'm looking for. Let me just see if it comes up as B-roll footage. Let's try. Sometimes you just have to try different things for what you're looking for. There we go. Let's just go ahead and choose this one. And then we would hit download. And it comes up the 640 by 360. Download. And I actually did it twice. Alright, and so it comes up over here, and this is what that one's going to kind of look like. Okay, so I'm going to rename this, and I'm going to put it as B-roll, if it'll let me. There we go. B-roll. And I've just found out about this. You can put tags here, so it's part of your metadata. And it helps YouTube to push your video out even more. And I just learned this, so this is really pretty neat. So when it saves it, it will save it that way. So there's so many different things here under Pixabay that you can use. It's really great. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you found some useful content and that you'll be able to use it in the future. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do that. And be sure to like the video and leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. This week's Small Channel Spotlight goes to Ellen's Healthy Kitchen. She is just a doll. She has a lot of delicious recipes that you might want to check out if you're trying to lose weight. If you're in that menopausal age where it's kind of difficult to lose weight, she gives you a lot of tips. And make sure if you check her out, please subscribe to her channel as well. If you've not seen my previous videos, you can check those out as well. And I pray that you are blessed and that you're well, and I hope you have a great week. We'll see you then. In the embrace of the morning sun, eternal beauty, tale begun, canvas painted with colors divine, timeless allure forever to shine. Eternal beauty.